might be the biggest uphill battle President-elect Joe Biden will face next year, reuniting the country. 77 million people voted for Biden, but 72 million people voted for President Trump. Our Joe St. George met up with some of those voters on the losing side to see what they say it will take from their viewpoint to end this division.
Just give it a second and it'll...
When you leave the big cities,
We're in Ligonier, Pennsylvania,
and head to places where burning leaves are common this time of year, you realize Joe Biden may be president-elect, but there's still plenty of support for President Trump.
Since I was 18, I voted Democrat every time except for this election. I voted for Trump.
Out here, you meet people like Scott Will, who for the first time in his life voted Republican. Nationwide, President Trump received around 10 million more votes than 4 years ago. That's more votes than any president in history, except Joe Biden.
My dad, he's a Joe Biden fan. He's called me and teasing me about it.
While President Trump lost, his campaign did better in several key areas. In Kenosha County, Wisconsin, President Trump did 3% better than 4 years ago. In Miami-Dade County, Florida, President Trump did 12% better. And in Youngstown, Ohio, an area known as the Mahoning Valley, President Trump actually turned the county Republican for the first time since Eisenhower. For perspective, in 2008, the Obama-Biden ticket won here by 30 points.
The funny thing is, Trump stole the Democratic message. Can the Democrats steal it back?
Paul Sarasik is a political scientist at Youngstown State University. He says Trump's legacy may be forever changing key regions politically. Sarasik says voters who blamed old trade deals for job losses liked that President Trump got rid of some of them and promised the old jobs back.
They were waiting to hear that message. Trump didn't create these voters. They were waiting for Trump.
Whether this country can be united after this election will come down to places like Youngstown. Will they give President-elect Biden a shot? What do they think the election result?
To me, it's confusing.
At Thanos Restaurant, we met Ken Morrow, who in 2016...
I voted for Bernie.
But this time around,
Voted Republican this time.
he says for the moment he doesn't know what to think about the result, but he says President-elect Biden needs to keep his message simple.
We need a lot of good paying jobs around here. Everything is gone.
I'm very, very conservative.
In regards to respecting the president-elect,
You know, he's going to be my president because I'm an American and I'm a patriot.
every Trump voter we talk to, like Gene Hasey, says the office will get their respect. But they told us respect doesn't mean unity. Achieving unity will be a tall task.
I think it's going to be very hard. Very, very hard.
In Youngstown, Ohio, I'm Joe St. George.